Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. JC here with another video on Action Taimanin. Today we're gonna do the first attempt at all the new floors of Tower. But before we start, don't forget to leave a like, share and subscribe if you enjoy the content. So this one is gonna be long perhaps. I mean, I could just use Astaroth and finish this quickly. But let's enjoy this. So I'm gonna check the specifics of the stage, and depending on that, I'm gonna be building my characters. I already did so for the first one, and we have skill damage reduction and also machine damage reduction. So we don't want to use a machine type character. So in this case, I'm gonna be using Natsu. I would love to use something other than the name of Uma, but let's keep it F2P. So yeah, as F2P as I can. I am going to use some limited gear or weapons and supporter, but it doesn't really matter. Like, this one is just a bit stick. It is just the fact that I have it plus 15. The main appeal is this one. The critical damage increase is just amazing. If you have a PP weapon, that's just good. So both 5 out of 5 and plus 15, whatever attack Magatamas, critical damage increase Magatamas with 2 water elements, shattering blow, power release, restoration smoke, and we're gonna use Wild West Francis. That's the only limited one that I'm using, and I'm using her because of the HP restoration. But let's say you don't want to use that. You can simply substitute that for Juno, and that's fine. Then Kaoru and Nanao. Stats of the customs, stat training, and let's do the run. Let's see how this goes. So the first one is gonna be against a bunch of machines, which perhaps it wasn't the wisest thing for me to do. Oh my god! So much buffs. Let's see. Yeah, like that. Because I am using a single target build. Considering that there's gonna be a ton of different mobs, I think I'm gonna change for a more AoE approach. An AoE approach, yeah. Because I don't want to deal with the waves of enemies. And there's always waves of enemies, so yeah, I'll go AoE after that. I just didn't want to use something like Sora or Micah with just trivialized content, similar to Astaroth. But perhaps that's the way. Especially considering that these stun machines have the stun. They apply groggy, so yeah, I don't want to deal with that. Oh yeah, nice. And there we go. Another one. Oof, great. Power release, so that I'm able to hit non-stop. Yeah, it is not that difficult. I mean, as long as you don't hit the niche that they have strength against, it shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, I'm just gonna ultimate this one. Okay, there we go, nice. Power release so that I can just attack without worrying about the enemy's actions. And last wave. This should be the last. Ah, okay. There's no boss. Okay, yeah. If I don't see a boss, I'm gonna go with AoE characters. So let's see. Saika. Okay, I'll use Phantasma. I'll use Phantasma for this one. So there's gonna be mobs, but there's also a boss. So I wanna go green. First of all, let's equip. Yeah, perfect. That's nice. Only that I'm gonna change the weapon. So we're gonna use the Momochi weapon, 5/5 and plus 15 with critical damage Magatemes, and whatever weapon 5/5 and plus 15 with whatever attack Magatemes. Yeah, this should all be critical damage. Yep, perfect. Technically, I should go with the same element, but I don't care. Then I wanna go green, but at the same time it is risky. So I either go full damage or I go with HP recovery. So let's just check one more time those conditions. Yeah, it's against machines. So what should I use? I'll go full damage. I'll go full damage. That means using Shinmora. That means using Kaoru. That means using here. Where is she? Now. Shinmora is risky, but definitely worth it. If you don't like the risk, you can just go with Celestial Fox Sora. That's the other option. And if you don't have something as aggressive as this, perhaps red is the best option for you. The red is just super balanced, super easy. So, Nightmare, Succubus Whisper, and Mirror to evade. Yeah, perfect. Stats of the costumes, stat training, and let's do the run. It's gonna be very, very simple for the most part, because I'm gonna keep the enemy away while I deal a ton of damage. Yeah. Perhaps I should have equipped the limited weapon. That would have been better for clearing waves of enemies, since it gathers all of the enemies. But I mean, it's not that important. Even the Momochi weapon is better to some degree. Okay, nice. Look at that damage. Though Clinging Nightmare doesn't deal absurd amount of damage, it stuns the enemy and I'm able to use my basics so that I just eliminate the rest of them. Yeah, just like that. Perfect. And now with Saika, I'm gonna start by using the dodge, and then Succubus Whisper, and then Clinging Nightmare, and then I use the active of the supporter, and oof. Okay, I'll keep the enemy there while I use the ultimate, and it's done. Pretty simple. I mean, of course, I'm going full damage and there's a little bit of risk, but since I have a taunting skill that creates a double, it's easy to deal with. Now, Steel Machine Protection, and we have Cyborg Samurai and Evil Bodyguard Momochi Nagi. Okay, with Anti-Human and Anti-Machine. That means I want to use a demon. Shinmora would be way too easy. So let's try to avoid Shinmora. Who has good AoE? I mean, good, but I don't wanna. Because I would need the red build, even though I want to use the green one because of the damage. Yeah, it can be done. It can be done with Felicia. Felicia green, perfect. Let's go Vampire, okay. And can we change it so... Being God, no. Okay. Let's see. So we're using the Renault weapon, 5 out of 5 plus 15 with critical Magatamas, whatever weapon on the subslot, whatever Magatamas on the subslot, attack Magatamas, by the way. Let's see. Slaying Spree, yes. Some guy in Smash, yes. Vampiric Blood, yes. There is a little bit of risk here. Yeah, I'll do it. Though, I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna use Ingrid. I wanna be tanky. I wanna have damage and be tanky. So, let's see. This one, and is there another one that gives me both damage increase and damage reduction? No. Well, let's go with this one. Sets of the customs. Start training. And let's do the run. So I just... What's the command? Hold attack. Okay, there we go. Nice. Yeah, pretty simple, honestly. It is just too easy to deal with waves of enemies. And recover HP. God, it is so good. There. Yeah, Felicia, it is a great damage dealer now. Not only a supporter, she can still perform the role of supporter, but basically you always want to use Lapis because of the debuff condition for her healing. So it is not as great as Lapis, but doable. Let's see. I'll just deal with these ones. Next one. Ninja and Momochi. Let's just start with the ultimate. Just to clear the mobs. And then... Oh my god. Ah! You evil thingy. Okay. Yeah, with that I should recover HP. Yeah, Momochi's always a really strong opponent. You don't wanna take a risk with her. So careful there. There. Nice. No. Okay, great. Woo. Yeah, always get damage reduction if you're fighting Momochi Nagi. Or have super armor break. That's also an option. For the next one, it's demons. So damage reduction against demons and humans. So technically I would like to use a machine. Yeah. For machines, who do I want to use? Machine. I would love Saika, but probably she's not the right option here. Machine. Well, saying she isn't the right option is not... Like, there's no right option. Because of the lack of diversity on machine. Like, probably Asuka is the best one for this kind of stage. And the question is what color? Oh, well, no matter the color. No, yeah, it does matter. Let's see. Though I love this weapon, I want the HP recovery. And which is the best AoE on a pure color? My god, they are all terrible on the AoE department because she has better AoE skills. They're kind of single target with a big AoE, a cone AoE. These two, and this one needs an impact zone, but okay, I'll go green. And if I go green, I want critical. And if I want critical, I use this. And I think Asagi is a great option. Damage reduction and damage increase. Yeah, because most of them are demons. Then I would use... Now, because I'm gonna use a mixture of both damage, range damage and melee damage. So, yeah. The question is, who do I want on the main? And deals additional damage to demons. Yeah, I can use Sasagi on the main actually, just to deal big AoE damage. I think it's AoE. Let's see. Impact, kill missiles, and slicer zone. Yep, basically that's it. Stats of the customs. Start training. And let's do the run. So, okay, yeah. Okay, it is a big space. I just need to... Come on, there. Just like that, I deal with most of the enemies. And there. Perfect. The only issue is dealing damage with my basics, since I don't have the basic enhancer. Technically, I could equip it, but I'm going with 3 skills. Like, I don't support the thing they do with the Heavy Shika, where they give an extra skill slot. That should be like not paywalled. And there we go. And I'm gonna use this to recover HP. And it's thanks to the weapon that I can recover HP with this skill. Keep that in mind. So, Asuka. Yeah, basically it's pretty simple. It's only gonna be difficult the last one, I think. Should I? No, I won't. I'll wait for the last wave. Okay, that should deal with most of the enemies. There. And may I destroy them all in one hit? Yeah, but I'm missing this one, which was far away. And come on, there. Now I start with the ultimate, then I let the enemies gather. Oh, okay, I don't need to. And I use the active. And then I use kill 'em all missiles. And mark impact. Okay, 1, 2, there. And kill 'em all missiles. There. HP recovery, good HP recovery. Oof, they are tanky. I won't say strong. I can deal with them. As long as I reposition and I use my healing skill, I can deal with them. Okay. And I use the active and don't. No, I need to take them away. I don't want it to be near the crystal because that's gonna prolong the battle. Yeah, it is a difficult battle, this one. But it is balanced thanks to the fact that the stage is big enough. If it wasn't, they would heal a lot. The crystal, the red crystal would be attacking non-stop. So it is doable. Okay, there. I just need to reposition. I use the healing. And I can use my ultimate. Yeah, there we go. One less. And healing. And I just attack as much as I can. Oof. Come on. Just one more hit. Well, maybe 2 more. I'll see what I can do to reduce her HP. There. Oh no, I missed my activation. Well, it doesn't matter, but yeah, this one is particularly hard. Not because they have insane damage. Of course, they're gonna have high damage. It is tower 1 110. No, not 115, I think. No, 14. But the fact that Lapis can heal everyone is risky. Okay, I cannot use human on this one, or shouldn't use human. No, I'm gonna go with demon. Like, demon has more options. That's the only thing. Oh, and one thing, we're talking about melee, only melee. Okay, with that in mind, who do I want? Demon. I want healing. I want good AoE. I think like Phantasma is the option. Yeah, because she's gonna have the healing. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Just whatever attack you are to fill the Magatama slot. And then I'm gonna go red. So, since there are multiple enemies, I'm gonna equip this one to gain damage reduction. I'm gonna equip this one because there are multiple enemies. And I'm gonna equip... here there are two options. You either go with Momochi Nagi if you don't feel like you have enough damage reduction, or you go with Susune on the main. There's also Lydia Barretta, but I don't want to use Lydia Barretta because that's a little bit risky. I prefer to go with Susune over here. And in fact, since I can, I will use this one. It gives me a little bit more, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it gives me 2% more damage and damage reduction. But it is a permanent supporter. It is not impossible to get, but not everyone will have it. But God Lilim is your option if you go F2P. Now, skills. We keep everything, but I change Crunching Fear. And no, I also changed to Twister Dance. Oh no, I cannot if I have Succubus Whisper. Then it stays the same, like this one. Yeah, that should be good enough. Yeah, the enemy is not gonna deal with me. Ooh, nice stage. Lovely. So I just reposition. I let the enemies get hit. And I need to deal with them ASAP so that I can increase my attack. There. 3 stacks and growing. Let's see, there we go. Nice and nice. Oof. Excellent. 5 stacks. And the more stacks, the easier it becomes. 7 stacks. There. Finally maxed out. So dealing with the enemy is gonna be really simple. And done. Yeah, that's what I love Phantasma. She's such a strong character. We need more strong options. Like, while some of them are playable and they are able to perform, they don't feel as strong, or it's not that they need to be the same, on the same level, but they do have to have a niche. Like, what was the last one? Lan feels pretty mid by comparison. If we take someone like Phantasma. Ah, there's the boss already. And I think they should make new characters and not feel mid. Like, they should have a well-defined identity that makes them appealing to play. In the case of Lang, perhaps if she was able to... I mean, if all her hits applied a debuff, because she is able to hit multiple times thanks to the leader skill, that would be interesting. It would be like having a character who is another... who has the same abilities as the Momochi weapon, on top of using a Momochi weapon. That would be nice. for someone who wants to abuse the multi-hit like she does. But I don't know, or maybe she should buff herself more to have more single target damage. Well, I hope that Kara is good. Let's see. For the next one, demons, humans. Again, I wanna use. Wait a moment. Again, Momochi. Oh god, and Asuka. Melee. Oh. Okay, which machine do I wanna use? Which machine do I wanna use? Let's go with Saika. But Saika, obviously Saika green. Saika green. No doubt about that one. The question is, how do I increase her defenses? Or do I just go pure damage? Pure damage is risky. Doable, particularly with her, but also very risky considering the levels we are seeing over here. Ah, yeah, there's Aina. Do I have healing? Yeah, I have healing. So, technically I should do Aina. With, again, Francis, since I'm all melee. And then I should use this one. Then, as for the weapon, of course I'm gonna use this one. Water, yellow, critical damage. Yeah, just like that, perfect. Then I just put whatever element, like for example light, red, and that should do it. Come on, 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Skill damage. Shadowless kick, yes. Spin kick, no. Calamity over, no. Moon assault. I need moon assault, and I also need takeover. Takeover basically so that I'm able to abuse my skills. I just reduce I stop them from attacking me, and then I attack myself and I deal a ton of damage. Okay, pretty straightforward. Big stage. It shouldn't be that difficult. Okay, there. 1, 2, 3. Excellent. And perfect. Nice. I do like a little bit of damage, but as long as I have damage reduction to deal with the enemies, I think that's fine. Oh, I got my skill reset. That's why. I thought that the cool one was too short, and it is thanks to Francis. I love that supporter. Pretty strong. Not only speed increase and huge damage increase, but also the ability to reset the cooldown. There, nice, excellent. And oof. Yes, perfect. I was able to hit that one. I just recover HP, and it's extremely simple for the most part. The difficult part is gonna be Momochinagi. Like, these enemies are not particularly strong. The goblins are annoying, at most. The first thing we do is we evade. Then we use this skill to deal tremendous damage, and we use the ultimate. And then Moon Assault, and I avoid one more time. No. Well, at least it hit. Okay, healing and attack buff, and come on, there. Nice. This, oof, 5 million. Like, it can do way more if you keep the mobs alive. That's why you don't want to ulti with Saika almost never. But as long as you have the weapon. The weapon is super useful. Aerial is one of the best weapons in the game. Then demons. So I can use human. And we're talking about a bunch of range attackers and melee bosses. So I want a human who is able to deal with waves of enemies easy while dealing tremendous damage. Who has like a tracking attack that can help? Oh well, there's also Momochi, which has great range. There's also Sora. I'll use Momochi. It is a little bit more risky and more fun. So let's go with. Let's see. Let me check. The Momochi weapon is fine. Yeah, it's fine. I'll go melee. So again, these three. Yeah. As for the weapon, I'm going to equip this one with whatever attack. Let's go with Thunder. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the question is what? That one's good. That one's also good but risky. And this one is generic good. Increase defense, increase damage. What type? Okay, I'll go blue. I'll go blue because I can go extremely aggressive on blue by just equipping this one, Felicia, New Year Felicia, along with they're all demons, right? So demon. Yeah, I can just easily equip Onigumo. And lastly, I could go with this one, which is a 40% damage increase, generic 40% damage increase, or this one. I'll go with this one. This is way better because I already have great critical rate thanks to the number of copies. So yeah, Mirage Strike, Scorpion, Storm Dance. Yeah, perfect. Stats of the customs. Start training, and let's do the run. So I just need to deal with the enemies, like the mobs, basically. I decided to go with a single target approach, though perhaps it's not the best way to deal with the mobs. She has so much damage that she can just easily deal with them quickly. As long as she approaches to them, they're gonna be erased, as you can see. Yeah, Momochi Nagi is one of the best damage dealers in the game. The issue is that she's prone to interruption, and the good thing is she has HP recovery. There. Okay, nice. Yeah, and the amount of multi-hits. The fact that she has so much multi-hits, it is great. Let's see. Okay, there. Perfect. To be able to deal with that wave. And then I reposition here. Excellent. I use Scorpion by accident. Well, I'll use the active to summon my familiar. And then I use a Scorpion. And let's see. Here. Oh, I'm not able to use a Storm Dance. There. Nice. Oh, that was a missed opportunity, but okay. There. Wow. Huge damage. And one less. And I just need to do this, and done. Yeah, the amount of damage that I can deal with this character is absurd. Yeah, pretty easy. Momochinage. Yeah, everyone should get Momochinage, but you really want to have competent weapons to use Momochinage. Otherwise, she does deal damage, but still rough. Ooh, we're almost done, guys. We're almost done. So, floor 118, machines and demons. Oh, okay. No, they are the spiders. I thought they were the other ones. So technically I want to use a human again. And I could use Momochinagi. But there's no fun in that, so let's change it to... Shizuru would be a great option. No. No, because there's a good amount of melees. And... No, I would expose myself too much. Maybe Sue? Sue for the fun of it? Yeah. Let's see. Machine, demon. Melee. Weapon. Ooh, I have the anti-demon weapon. What other competent weapon do I have? This one increases speed, but it's only at... no, it's already maxed out. Yeah, I can equip this one, just cause. It's gonna give me a speed increase, so that's fine. So that I can deal with the waves of enemies. As for the Magatamas, well, that's an issue. Because it depends on my approach. So I'll just equip ice over here. Done. And the question is, which color? Blue to deal with multiple enemies. Green, also great for dealing with multiple enemies. Red, great for single target, but no, I don't want that one. Reduce the enemy's defense. Oof, well, perhaps I want red. No, I don't want red. I kind of know that I don't want red. Because there's going to be multiple enemies. Let's see, increase damage, or well, I assume there's going to be multiple enemies. Reduce damage taken by an additional increase damage taken. Blue. I think blue. Yeah, blue. Excellent. Blue. I'm gonna equip a Kurenai just in case I need HP recovery. Basically, it's that. Then we have demons and machines, so I cannot use an anti-trade, but I can use the generic Anaros. And lastly, Swiss Protect, I think. I could use Shiranui. Yes. Damage increase of protected characters. It's a little bit low, so rather than her, I'll use this one. Yeah, not F2P friendly. Well, nowadays it's gonna become more F2P friendly. Even though this is mileage, it might become F2P friendly at some point. Well, anyways, let's see. Let's go with Sue. Stats of the customs. Stat training. Oh yeah, the Magatama. Since I am using this, I think I want critical damage. Fire? Do I have critical fire? And ice. Yeah, that should do it. That should be more than enough. Okay. And skills. For skills I have this one for the damage, this one for the damage, and which is the third one? Reduce the enemy's defense. Oh, okay. Yeah. This is an aggressive build. You can go a little bit more defensive with other skills, but I like this one. It's fine. So we start by reducing the defense of the enemies, and then we just destroy them. Let's see the commands. Dash attack. I already used that one. Okay. Dash attack. It's hold evade. I thought it was hold attack. Okay. Yeah. Like, you can see how often I play with Sue. Even though I like playing with Sue, she's one of the most fun characters there is, in my opinion. Okay, there we go. Nice, nice. Oof. I haven't used the active now that I think about it. So I'll just destroy everyone. And get the healing. There. Supposedly there are bosses, but I don't see them. Shinryuga, okay. Just a little bit there. Nice, okay. I just need to deal more damage. And yeah, that should be it. And now we just finished with the last one so that I'm able to change the wave. And come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, the boss. The bosses are here. How many bosses? 2 bosses. I'll just use the ultimate to clear the mobs. Good that I'm invincible while this lasts, so I don't have to worry about those. And 1, 2. Great, 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 great. Nice. Oh my god, he's gonna be spawning enemies. Well, that one gives an extra layer of difficulty. Still pretty doable. Okay, I just need this one. There. Great. Nice, nice, nice. I reposition myself and I use my skill. And done. Perfect. Can I just clear the last one? Let's see. There. Easy peasy. And now I have my premium item. Yeah, this item is gonna be amazing once we're able to farm it, because they haven't implemented a way to get that one yet. Crafting facility, yeah, I know, but the item that I need to craft that one is not available. Machine and demons, that means another human. Who? Human. What enemies again? The dogs, the blobs. Okay, I need someone with decent super armor. And a big AoE. Let's see, a big AoE attack at least. Okay, Shiranui is a great option. Shiranui can do the job. I can keep this weapon actually. Yeah, I'll keep it. So, since we want to crit, again the critical anti-demon, since the bosses are demons, then I'll equip like let's say wood. Yeah, wood element, and then I'll go for that's the question. I can go rondo on any color, but preferably I use red. I can go with this one. Should I go green? I really want to go green, but at the same time HP recovery. Let's see. No, I'll go red. So this one, because there's gonna be mobs, And am I using a debuff? No. This one, because I'm gonna crit. And last one. Which one do I want? I guess Yukina, because I'm gonna hit with the skills. Yeah. So I use Rondo along with Sogetsuin and Senko. No. I use this one for the good damage. Yep. Let's go. Yeah, this one is gonna be pretty simple for the most part, because I just reposition myself far away from the enemy and then I just clear the wave with Sogetsuin. Like this. Well, as long as I'm able to hit all of them. Wow! Ah, wait a moment. They are machines, yeah. That's why I'm not dealing that much damage. And there we go. Yeah, as I tell you, it is great damage. Ah, and also the fact that I'm starting to build up my stacks. So yeah, that's another thing. That's why I don't have like super immense damage right out of the box. Let's see. Yeah, just like that. Clear the wave. Oh, come on, really? Okay, there we go. Okay, for the next one, everyone come over here. Yeah. Really? Okay. That should do it. Okay, great. Yeah, like, Shiranui. There's so many characters. Even with the renewal, there's so many characters that really need extra buffs. Like, Gourmet should consider doing campaigns to buff characters in different ways. Like, not something extremely big like a renewal, but definitely increasing the values of certain attacks, giving super armor to certain attacks. Like, nothing too crazy, but something usable for sure. Like, Shiranui does need more damage. If she's not gonna apply debuffs, she could also receive her leader skill so that she can apply some kind of debuff. Okay, ultimate. But yeah, and damage. She desperately needs damage. As you can see, if we compare her to other characters, she is struggling a little bit. To clear the stage fast. Not to clear the stage, but rather to clear it fast. And the last one. For the last one, machines, demons, the ninjas as humans, okay. Human, machine, demon. What is to be expected? Melee. All of them are melee. I could just pull a classic Astaroth, but no. So in this one I can use any character that I want. It doesn't matter. Preferably the weapon that I use has some amount of penetration. That would be great. I mean, I just want to use Ragnarok, but I mean, that's cheating. Yeah. I love using a Spinel. So I'll use a Spinel. So I just have to equip this one. And I put the critical Magatamas. Then I put whatever attack Magatamas over here. Like this one, and this one. Perfect. Okay, both weapons 5 plus 15. As for the build, it's gonna be blue, and I require the HP recovery of Shiranui, Kurenai. We also use cannon, because it's very useful. Now the last one. Who is it gonna be? No. I think that I'm gonna go for the critical one with Bride and a Rose. Where's Bride and a Rose? Where is Bride and a Rose, guys? Here. Okay. Yeah, that one should do it. As for skills, Thirst, Demonic. I mean, it's always the same skills whenever I go blue, so obviously. Stats of the customs. And let's go with Bride. Stat training. Obviously maxed out. It's a Spinel. She's just so strong. And even though the demon enemies are gonna have like an advantage because of the damage reduction, we don't care about it because of how huge my damage increase is. You see? We don't care about it. Yeah, it is pretty nice. Oh, that's it, really? Oh, no, I get it. It's wave after wave, similar to floor 110. Yeah. I mean, okay, if that's the way they want to do it. Oh, God. No. Okay. I'll use Crystal Shard Burst. This one, and then Kaput. Technically, this should be the most difficult one because it's the one that has damage reduction. But as you can see, it's very doable. I didn't one hit kill this one, but it is fine. And thanks to the supporter, I have infinite healing and I am super tanky. Like, that deal a little bit of damage, though. Okay. Where is the enemy? Oh, there. Oh, it's Mokujin! It's Mokujin, guys! Who doesn't love Mokujin? God. I mean, he's okay, but Chris Batron is way better. Crystal Shard Burst. Come on. There. And then I just deal with the waves of enemies, like so. Okay, great. And I'll use the ultimate because I don't want to deal with them. Yeah, the ninjas are annoying. And let me guess, more ninjas. Nice. It's the annoying ones on top of that. It's only them, not the other ones. Yeah. Okay. That's the way, Gremory. You select the most annoying enemy in the game and put it on the most difficult floor of tower. Okay, I get it. I respect that. Yeah. Even so, I demolish this. I mean, it's a Spinel. What did you want? It is pretty simple. So, are these extremely difficult? I don't know, guys. I think like last time this stage was pretty hard. What makes this stage hard? The durability of Murasaki. The insane damage of Evil Guard Pomochinagi. And the minions, which reappear on the new highest floor on 120 of Kirara, the ninjas. So, in my opinion, this seems easier, even though it has higher numbers on the damage reduction department. In my opinion, is way easier because the Mokujin is just a whatever mob. It is not like super oppressive like any of the other bosses. The same can be said about the King of the Death Raids. No. Maybe Lina. But even so, I don't think like Lina is super oppressive because she's not tanky enough. So oddly enough, this is just easier than the other one, in my opinion. But let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know if you enjoy the challenge. Let me know what compositions you're using to beat this. And if you need help, well, you can let me know in the comments and I can give you some suggestions. So that's about it for today. I hope you find this entertaining and I'll be seeing you next time. Bye!